And so he is reminding them of this thing, this agreement to be fulfilled. But three words extracted from this one chapter, from this moment in time before they enter the land, have something to do with us as we approach this new year. A new year is just how we chart time, but God has given us the seasons, and he has ordained these orbits around the sun, and we're all traveling together. And it is a way of looking at, I guess, a new horizon is before us. We don't know what's going to happen, but we know God is going to be with us if we believe, if we belong. Three imperatives before the conquest, and we can look at the coming year as a conquest, and so we should, because this life is a battlefield. Because of the opposition that awaits us, well, opposition awaited them. Look with me at verse 2 in Joshua chapter 1. There God is speaking to this new spiritual leader, Joshua, who incidentally his name means in the Greek, Jesus, in the Hebrew, Yahshua. Arise, go over this Jordan, you and all this people, to the land which I am giving to them, the children of Israel. That's imperative number one. Number two is verse 11. If you look with me at verse 11, pass through the camp and command the people, saying, prepare provisions for yourselves, for within 3 days you will cross over this Jordan to go in to possess the land which Yahweh your God is giving you to possess. And then, of course, our text, which is the third imperative that we're considering this morning. It's not the only one in this section, but it's one of the three we are considering. You shall pass before your brethren armed, all your mighty men of valor, and help them. Now, the first two imperatives apply to all of the people. That would be the men of war as well as the women and the children and those who were not going into battle, the elderly and the too young, everyone. It applied to them. But the third, as mentioned, was specific to the men of war. Now, it was already given in Deuteronomy chapter 3, we'll read that in a moment, to all the warriors, to all the men of courage, men of valor. But again, it is singled out as a reminder to these 2.5 tribes that may want to sit out the battle. They are to fulfill their duty. Well, that's one thing for all of us. That has no shelf life on it. It is for every age and every believer to fulfill our duty. God may have blessed you with something. Okay, that's understandable. Enjoy it as much as you can, but you still have a duty to fulfill. And to sit out the battle because you are satisfied is to leave God dissatisfied with you.